Now, after all those treats in the last grocery haul and making all that delicious rocky road, I need to go out and do a big, fresh and healthy fruit and veggie shop. So I'm going to head on down to our local store and I'll come back and show you what I bought. Now I just pulled into the driveway and I'm going to get these boxes inside. I am going to spread out all of this yummy fresh fruit and veg and show you what I bought and tell you what I spent. I may need to clean the fridge out first. It wasn't looking the best earlier, so it might need a quick wipe over, and then I'll put all this produce away. And I also managed to get some more ice cream. Even though it's an autumn day and it's not super hot, I'm going to go and get that straight into the freezer. Now, this was quite heavy to bring in out of the car. There's quite a lot there. But I have spread it all out on my tables so I can show you what I bought. Now, we always get some milk, so let's start over there. I bought an extra 3-litre bottles of milk. Here's the ice cream I was telling you about. These are 4-litre containers, and I bought 4 of them. So 4 times 4 is 16, one of my favourite numbers, because I've got 16 kids. So 16 litres of ice cream is going to go into the chest freezer. Now all of these cold foods here, I might put the camera down in a moment and take all of these out so that nothing defrosts, and then I'll come back in and show you all the fruit and veggie part. But here are 2 bottles of thickened cream and some dip. We bought 2 gherkin and 2 French onion. Gherkin dip, definitely a family favourite, especially this one. It is amazing. Now, look at these potato chips. Oh my goodness gracious me. That is big and it's heavy. That's a 5-kilo bag of potato chips, and I bought 2 of those. And I have another one out in the chest freezer. So that means that I've got 15 kilos of potato chips. That's a good stockpile right there. Now, these bags here are roasted chicken meat. It's pre-cooked and diced. And I find that these are great. You can just cook a little bit of it up, put it with some salad on some wraps. Makes a great school lunch or a weekend lunch. This is a bag of frozen pre-sliced onion. So I like to take a bag about this size and split it down probably into about 4 and keep that in the freezer. This here is some frozen prawns. They're all peeled and ready to go. I like to split them down into probably about 3 lots out of this bag, and I keep them in the freezer. They're fantastic when you're going to make like a chicken and prawn stir fry. Now I did buy lots of ham the other day, but this one here I'm again going to split down into smaller bags and pop these ones in the freezer. Now I'm just going to go and put all of these into the fridges and freezers, and I will be back to show you all the fruit and veg. Goodness me, now I've taken all of that and put it away, and now I'm puffing and panting because I just noticed that it was starting to rain outside, and I had a full clothesline full of clean laundry that was almost dry, so I just had to stop and pull all of that inside. So I'm just going to catch my breath here for a moment, and then I will share with you what I bought here. Okay, well I've caught my breath and let's get into what I got at the fruit and veggie shop. Now, I bought all of this silver beet because I absolutely love eating silver beet. It is so good for you, and I was growing it, and I got some really good little harvests off the plant, and then all of a sudden it just up and died on me. So I'm not really sure what happened with it, but I will definitely be planting some more. But in the meantime, I want some silver beet with my dinner, so I bought these lovely big bunches. Again, here's another family favourite. This is a big bag of boiled peanuts. So these have been boiled and salted, and they are just loved by everybody. So they will disappear very fast. You keep those in the fridge. This is an iceberg lettuce. It's huge. Look how big it is. but that'll be great with a salad. Here's a pawpaw. I think other people call them papayas, but here we call them pawpaws. It's not quite ripe yet, so I'll keep a watch on that. But this is really great. If you're not going to eat it straight away, you can cut it up and freeze it, and it is amazing in a smoothie. So now I bought 5 kilos of potatoes. This pumpkin, it's not very big, but it'll do the job. We like to have that roasted or mashed. We've got some sweet potatoes. This is a little 1.5 kilo bag of white washed potatoes. Another kilo of carrots. We actually go through a ton of carrots. Probably time to go and buy one of the really big bags and then prep it and freeze them. Now I bought a bucket of tomatoes. These are beautiful and firm. Nearly lost it, nearly rolled off the table. And I also got this little container of cherry tomatoes. Bought a couple of capsicums. Now these were on the markdown area, so they were a little bit cheaper than normal. I bought 3 continental cucumbers, a tray of avocados, so they actually feel like they're close to being ready to eat straight away. I bought 3 zucchinis. These are a good size as well, and 2 little pre-packed containers of mushrooms. Again, these are great just fried up, or you can make mushroom gravy, which is great when you're serving steak or sausages or something like that, just to put a little bit of extra flavour into your gravy. So over here I've got a sugarloaf cabbage and a watermelon. Now we're just coming into mandarin season, which is fantastic because these are great in school lunches. You don't have to cut anything up. It's all ready to go and easy peel. Mandarins are great. I bought a bucket of pears and some red gala apples. So we'll have lots of yummy fresh fruit for the kids to snack on. Now I bought 5 loaves of bread. Probably at least 2 of these loaves I will put into the freezer. I think it's always really good. It's important to have some things frozen, because if for whatever reason you can't get to the shops or you run out of money because the budget just won't stretch any further, you've always got something in the freezer that you can turn into a meal. Now I also got some of these little crunchy fried noodles and these ones as well, because we're going to be making some stir fry with that pre-cooked chicken I bought and some of the prawns. And what else? The cabbage is also going into a stir fry. Well, I still have to go and wipe out the fridges before I can put all of this away, but it's going to have to sit here for a moment or two because, well, I have to go and pick up a kid from work. This is my life, folks. I'm forever taking people to places and picking them up and bringing them home. But I don't mind, because I always like to use that time to have a quick chat and catch up with everyone. That's the one-on-one time. That's how we fit it in. Whenever you have a moment with one of the kids, I will stop and take the time to have a quick chat with them. So what did I spend on this shop today? Well, that came to a grand total of $387.08. But I actually think I got a lot for the money today. I've actually got a lot of meal ideas here and got a lot of things to go into the freezer. I'm quite happy with that, but I've got a dash. I've got to go and pick up this kid and then get to putting all of these things away. So thanks for coming along shopping with me, and we'll see you in the next video. God bless.